What's up YouTube, Vape King here, and today I'm doing an unboxing of my first mechanical mod, the Nemesis clone. It isn't authentic, it is a clone, should I say, in stainless steel. So I'm doing an unboxing and we'll do a little talk about it. So there's the box, I've got it in stainless steel. So in the box we have certificate of inspection. So certificate of inspection. Certificate of inspection, battery bodies. Yeah, this is one of the good things as well about this. It takes batteries, takes the 18350, 18500 and the 18650, and that tells you all the different bodies to use to do. And they haven't mentioned it, but you can double stack two 18350s in there as well. So anyway, that is the mod, a mechanical mod. So it's my first mechanical mod. Difference between a mechanical mod is it's basically a tube. There's no fancy readings on it or protection on it. It's basically just a tube, which I'll show you in a minute. So it's different to my mod, my iTaste 134 Mini, which has got a chip in it which stops you from putting your battery in reverse and stuff like that. But this isn't. Like I show you, mechanical mods are more or less just a tube. So that is my Nemesis clone mechanical mod. Did get this cheap because it was a display model, so there might be a few maybe just slight imperfections or just dirt that hasn't been wiped off. Could be just dirt. Anyway, this is the Nemesis clone. Like I say, it's a very nice mod. Diameter of 22mm, so most 22mm tanks and RDAs will fit nice and flush on this bad boy. So anyway, you have to change your tubes. As you can see, you've got different shaped tubes for the type of battery you want. I know the configuration I need for my 18650 battery, which I've got here, which I've got there. So like I say, this I think is set for a stack of two 350 batteries. So anyway, I'll take it apart for you and show you. So you have your top piece here, which this is a little collar here, which I'll take off there and just put back on the mod. So that's your 510 connection, or where you put your tanks and stuff on. I'll just put that back on there for the moment. So, and then at the bottom, like you see, it's got no button on the side. Your firing pin for this is at the bottom, which screws down so you can adjust, and then you press like that. So that's your firing pin, and then also you've got this collar that you can move down to lock your firing pin in place. So when you've got it stood up, your pin doesn't fire. So I'll take the firing pin out. Right, so that's your firing pin, and then take the collar off as well. This takes a bit of time. There we are. And that's your firing pin collar stopper. So basically that is your mod, and as you can see, it's basically just a tube. It's just a metal tube. It hasn't got no reverse protection on it, any wattage reading or ohm reading. It's just basically that. So anyway, that's your tube anyway. So like I say, you've got your collar, and then you've got your firing pin here, which is spring loaded. I'll take that apart in a minute. And then you've got your top 510 connection with adjustable pin underneath, like that, because I've noticed on some different types of tanks or RDAs, you do have a slightly different depth of a 510 connection, so you can adjust it so you can make sure there's plenty of connection. If I just use for reference my Subtank Mini, if I screw this on here, so it sits down, and then you can just adjust your pin so it hits. So a bit of tension there, and I can see it stopped there, like that. Sorry about this. And so you've got your top 510 connection with adjustable pin as well, which is good because not all 510 tanks have got the quite same depth. Some are slightly longer, slightly shorter, so it's good that you can adjust that there. So anyway, this is your bottom firing pin. I don't know if it's copper or gold plated, I don't know at the moment, but anyway, to take this apart, press your firing pin in, and then this bit screws off. Right, so it is a bit fiddly, and I am working through the camera, I'm not looking directly at my hands. So you've got your top pin there, and then you've got another pin, like you can see there, that black round pin there in between my fingers. Don't lose that, because that stops your button from moving side to side. So be careful you don't lose that, because I think you only get one, but it doesn't come out there. So just slowly lift this off. So you've got your switch pin there, you've got a spring, and then this little black bit is not sitting or anything, it's just resting there, so be careful that you don't lose this bit. It's a very important bit. So basically that's your pin. It is spring loaded. I'm going to upgrade to magnets when I can get hold of some, and then I might get even a hybrid connection for the top there. So I've got a straight A to battery connection. So like I say, you've got a rubber bit there. I don't know what, if it's brass, gold plated or what, I don't know exactly, but basically that's your pin. So to assemble it, get your pin, like I say, set it down in the groove. Like I say, it just rests there, it's not held in by anything, so it will fall, should I say, if it does that. Or it doesn't seem to be falling unless it's magnetized. Then put your spring, set your spring in, right, and as you can see on here, you've got a slight groove there on the center ring there. If I can get it to focus on the center pin there. So that wants to go, that basically wants to line up with that pin there, so it sits down, and then that stops it from your pin moving from side to side. Make sure it's pressed, put your pin in. So like I say, it's fiddly. Oops, nearly dropped my pin there. So once you get your pin going, get it screwed in. This is adjustable too as well, so as well as adjusting your top, you can adjust your bottom pin as well, so it's very fiddly. So anyway, that's your bottom firing pin. So what I'll do is I'll show you the different things. I haven't got a 350 battery, 18350 battery. I've only got a 18650 and an 18500, so I'll show you in those two modes how it fits in. So if you get my collar on there. So, and then I'm going to put my firing pin, screw my firing pin. You adjust this also, so I won't screw it right in, I'll do it about there, and I'll show you in a minute how to adjust it. So like I said, I think this is built for a stack of two 18350 batteries, which I don't have. I know the configuration that I want for my 18650 battery, which I'll do. So you've got two tubes here, so if I take this small collar off here, small tube here, that would now be set basically for an 18650 battery with this ring on. Most people have it at the top, but my personal preference is I put my I put my little ring in the center and then put that, so that'd be for my 18350, not 18350, sorry, my 18600 650 battery, 18650, which is this one. So I'd put that in there like that. Make your adjustments for your top piece there. So if I, like I say, if I use my Subtank Mini as reference, adjust my pin, and this all comes into play. So you put your pin, adjust your pin, make sure there's just a little bit of tension, screw your top piece on, which is there, and then this would come into play if that wasn't flush with your battery in. You'd unscrew your firing pin down, but this fits flush, so do that, and then your firing pin you screw down until it stops, so you just want it about airtight, and then bam, that's adjusted, and then it's ready to, I don't know if you can hear that, that's ready for that. So take that off, so that's 18650 mode. Give us a second. Right, so that's 18650 mode battery. So if I was to wanted to use an 18500 battery, which I have got, just take your top off, remove your big tube, remove your big tube from the top, take your battery out, make sure that little collars on. So instead of having this big tube, I'd use the small tube here. I'd attach that on there. Sorry, I keep going out of camera focus. Keep your firing pin loose. So that is my 18500 battery. So I put that in there, sits in there perfectly. Then same again, reverse. You'd put your tank or atomizer on top, adjust your pin, screw down, and then do that, and then basically there it's ready. And then always remember to use your locking collar for your firing pin, so when you've got it stood up your pin doesn't fire. And that's 18500 mode. And like I say, if you did want to use an 18350 battery, you just, I think, as far as I know, I don't know exactly without looking at the book, so if you wanted an 18350 mode, you'd probably just have that size on, pop your battery in, and obviously then pop your top bit on there, and that'd be 18350. So this for looks and stuff, I really like I say, it's my first mechanical mod. I will do a review on it once I've used it. I'll do a review on it, which I don't mind doing. I'll always do, like I say, there's plenty of videos following from this. So after I've used this for about a week, I'll probably do a review on it. So this is my first mechanical mod, which is a Nemesis clone. And don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to comment, and I'll see you soon. I will be doing a juice review in a couple of days, so stay tuned for that as well. Okay, thank you for watching.